Welcome back to the Cooking with Anthony show, and we finished marinating this chicken. I've rubbed all those juices in with the yogurt mixture, salt, pepper, mint, smoked paprika, garlic, lemon, everything's there. We're going to let it sit. Now tomorrow we're going to put this on the grill. We're going to let it marinate for overnight, and then we're going to grill it. If you don't want to grill it and you don't want to go outside, you can definitely bake it at 350 just for about an hour or so until all the chicken's cooked, and just give it till it's fork tender. I guarantee you it's going to be mouth-watering, dripping, really tasty good. So we're just going to cover this and put it in the oven, and after this I've got a great just put it up here and cover it up. There we go. These foil containers are great for a barbecue because you can wash them, reuse them, and they just store and let everything marinate in it overnight. So we're going to stick this in the fridge in just a few moments. Right now, I've got pork ribs and turkey legs. And what I've done already to the turkey legs, I've washed it already. I've patted it dry, and these we're going to smoke. I'm just going to apply a dry rub mixture to it that I'm going to bring out in a few moments. The back ribs I've washed. I've taken out the silver skin at the back. And what that is just like the membrane or fiber that keeps all the meats together. You rip it all out, just pull it back with a paper towel in your hand. You just pull it all the way back, and it usually comes out in one nice motion. Now that's all nicely done. I'm going to add a bit of cumin. I've already gone ahead and done a little bit of pre-mixture here. I've got a dry rub with some brown sugar, some fresh ground black pepper, some sea salt, some smoked paprika. I'm going to add a bit of cumin and some dry mustard to it, and I think we're all good. And as well, the baby back ribs, I'm going to let it soak in some tomato sauce and some fresh pineapple juice. And let me tell you, it is going to be dripping off the bone, succulent, delicious. So this dry rub here, we're going to apply it to both meats here, and I'm going to just sprinkle some over. You can sprinkle pretty aggressively over the turkey legs. And this dry rub, if you just keep it in a Ziploc bag like this, it'll keep for a while. And just make sure you keep adding some black pepper to it, because that'll keep it keep the freshness of the spice rub going on. And we got the baby back ribs again. Put it all over. We're gonna use our hands and mix it all up. It's gonna be really good. Get that all in there. I can smell the brown sugar. Oh, it smells nice and sweet. That savory from the cumin. Oh, it's going to be really good. And we're just going to use all here, and we'll just finish it up. Excellent. There we go. And then like I said, I'm just going to add a bit of dry mustard, because I like the heat that comes out from the dry mustard. And we're just going to add just a tiny bit. This is going to smoke for about 6 hours tomorrow on the Big Green Egg. We're going to let this dry rub penetrate that skin, and it's going to be so tasty. And that's a good for some dry mustard, and just a hit more of cumin. I think it's just going to help that flavor all come together. It's going to give it that little je ne sais quoi. It's going to be so good. Oh yeah. And like I said, remember, fresh ingredients, nice spices, a little bit of taste, 100% love. It's all here. Okay, so before we get our hands dirty, I'm just going to season it a bit with a little bit more salt. I don't like to have, one thing that really bugs me sometimes is when all the meal's ready and people reach for that salt table. That means, you haven't done your job as a cook and you haven't seasoned it right. So we're going to season it and make sure that, the less people that touch that salt shaker at the end of the day, the better. Because that means you've done your job. You've tasted everything. Everything's nice, tasty, delicious. And that salt's really going to penetrate through once we let that dry rub there. I'm just going to spread some on the side because I'm going to mix it all up. And I'm going to do the same for the black pepper. Like I said, I love black pepper. I love the heat, the intensity, the aroma that it gives. So good. Alright. Now, before I get my hands dirty, I am just going to add a can of crushed tomatoes. I like the thickness of the crushed tomatoes. And we're just going to pour that all in there. And a trick we can do here is pour our pineapple juice in this container. And just let it, oh, look at that. The sweetness of that pineapple juice is really gonna come out in those ribs. And it's gonna be so good. All right. So I'm gonna get my hands dirty, and we'll be back with you in just a few moments. I will say, yeah. Rubbing that spices in, making sure it's all in there, right down to the bone, and just massage it. Massage that meat. Oh yeah. Looks so good. We're gonna marinate this overnight, and again, I like to do it low and slow for my barbecue. I'm gonna do these barbecue ribs for about 4 to 6 hours tomorrow. I'm gonna do some hickory wood that I'm gonna have smoke. Again, if you don't have the time to do the barbecue, go outside. You put this in your oven 3.5 to 4 hours at 350, and I assure you, it will be the most tender ribs you're ever gonna taste in your life. All right, welcome back to Anthony's Kitchen, and we've just prepared the rainbow trout. I've skinned the rainbow trout, scaled it actually, and then added some maple syrup, some soy sauce, salt, pepper, some crushed garlic, lime zest, lemon zest, and now I'm just adding some onion that I've diced up, some just red onion that I've diced up, and I'm gonna let it marinate. And we didn't add the juice of the lime yet because that's gonna make it acid. It's gonna cook. We want this to marinate overnight actually.